Hello. Just want to touch about the third eye, or at least what I kind of think about the third eye. If at least your mind is still trapped within this matrix that we're born under, and the conditioned way of thinking that we've conditioned programmed pretty much through the educational system and all educational system, uh, and the media and all the rest of that, all subconscious stuff that, to be brutally honest, the half of the stuff that's even created by that, you would really wonder how it even got there in the first place. But nevertheless, that's on there. Um, so to me personally, your chakras, your chakras are being affected by your whole environment, everything around you. Again, just through the subconscious beliefs that's been created for you. Um, the colours of everything around you is affecting your chakras all the time. Um, so the sake of being on like a built up area, you have cars. Again, remember it's holographic universe. Everything's holographic, everything's light. Um, the sake of you being in a built up area, you have all the buildings, everything, all different colours and all that. But one of the most predominant things that's every direction when it comes to it is cars. Again, my opinion. Look at all the different colours of cars. All the different colour of cars, they're affecting each one of your chakras all the time. Or the way that I kind of think of it as disrupting them or putting them out of balance. Um, for the sake of black, that's affecting all your chakras. White, I'm pretty sure white doesn't really specifically affect your chakras, but it would push them out of alignment because it repels all light, whereas black attracts all light. Your your third eye, I think, is directly affected by the color white because you're being blinded by your own light, basically. And again, we're beings of light. Um, then like, you just go for the different colours of your chakras, different colours of cars, buildings, everything around you. Wrappers, your home, everything that's around you. Um, I think this is one of the reasons why it's good to be in nature, especially at night, because at night time you're in your own light, whereas during the day you're not on your own light. Um, that's mostly what you're around is artificial. Unfortunately, even at night you need to go onto the Irish hole of nowhere for the be in your own light because you'll notice it seems to be difficult to get darkness, and yet you don't sleep properly whenever you're not in darkness too. So you're not releasing melatonin, and that's going to be affecting how you sleep, and it's going to be affecting your dreaming and everything. Because I've noticed now, I've started getting my room as dark as possible, and I've always liked it pretty dark. Like, well, apart from whenever it was Owen, because it was always kept on the light. That wasn't by no accident either, but I've not really get into that. But the darker the room is, the better. Dream wise now, I have my room being really dark. I actually dream a lot better and I remember my dreams. Um, but let me see just on the kind of the general built up areas. Right, so you traffic lights. Traffic lights, the colours of the traffic lights. So you have red, green, and you have orange. So that's your root chakra, your heart chakra, and your sacral chakra being affected by them. Then you have what? Roadworks, traffic cones, orange. That's your sacral chakra again. They're always wearing green high vises or orange high vises. So that's either your sacral or your heart chakra again. Daggers and all that kind of machinery and everything. That's always yellow, so that's your solar plexus. Barrier tape again, that's your root chakra. And again, I know how ridiculous this sounds, but everything's light, and everything's holographic. Um, and pretty much as blind, you're being blinded by your environment. The whole environment's blinding you to what way the world really should be. Um, then noise. Listen to the noise. This. See, once you open your third eye, you see the world completely differently. Um, at least again in my experience, I can only ever speak from my own point of view. But brain fog, you'll find plenty of stuff about brain fog. To me, it's pretty much all noise. It's noise that causes it, and I'd say vibration, but I mean vibration's noise. Just it's that's where brain fog comes from. The only way you really clear that out is darkness. They clear it out properly as getting on the darkness. Because dark has no frequency, and then at whatever way it works, the darkness destroys the light, pretty much. But if you're on like a forestry, and that's where you're in the darkness, there's still green there, and there's brown pretty much. So green, you have the colour green, then you have a mixture between, or sorry, the colour green's made by a mixture of blue and yellow. So there's three colours straight away, and then you have brown, which is orange. So in the dark, you're in your own light, like attracts like. So you're pretty much boosting up your own light. And again, if you're grounded under the earth, you're energizing yourself even being on that. Let me see what else I have down here. But blinding wise, your third eye, if you pay attention to around you, you'll notice that near enough everything's shiny and everything's bloody shining at you. That's completely intentional. Like, don't know whoever's heard it being put as the world stage we're on. Shakespeare says that this is the world stage. Pretty much all that lighting and everything that's going on around you, that's all intentional. For anybody that is awake and aware in any way, shape or form, you're pretty much on the Truman Show. Like, when you open your third eye, you see how stupid everything is, and there's no other word you could use for it. It's completely ridiculous. It really, really is. There's a reason why all them lights are on in the cars all the time, and once you open your third eye, you'll see that they're mostly shining at you. Food. Food's the same. Like attracts like. The colours of the food you're eating, you need to be careful what you're eating. Then energy wise, if you're eating dead food for the sake of meat and pretty much all kind of animal products, that's all dead more or less. You're not getting any energy from that. That's the thing about eating vegetables. Vegetables, if you're eating vegetables raw, there's an electric charge. But the colours your clothes too. That's everything's affecting your light, the light that you emit from yourself. Like, if you have on your head that you're being a light, you know what I mean. There's only certain people's going to really understand what I'm on about. But even say when I say this, because other people ain't going to think that boy there's not wise in the head, which I can totally understand. But everything's affecting it. And then on a larger scale of it, it's a blue light. You'll notice blue lights on everything. It's on the phones, on the TVs, it's all the car lights, everything. That's pretty much projecting out onto your world. Like, there's not as many people here as what you think there is. There's nowhere near as many people here as what you think there is. See all them signs and signposts and all that kind of thing, all the reflections and everything that's coming off that, that's all being reflected onto your third eye. And then I think it's through blue light and that's being projected out then. But even apart from that, we're manifesting our whole reality. Everything's being projected from your mind. I think I might have said something about this in one other videos, but you're projecting everything out. So what goes on is coming back out again. That's the reason we had nonsense in the sky. That's what I'd say about. That's where that's all coming from. Even hearing it, which you'll hear the noises of planes and things at times. That's where it's all coming from. It's all false light and nonsense that's being put onto your head through watching the TV and everything. And again, I suppose that's all blue light as well. But that's That's all a load of shite, the whole lot of it. And then even apart from that, anytime you're out and about, if you pay attention to how much noise there is, everything's for to distract you from you ever waking up to being able to see anything that's going on around you. Like, you're distracted all the time. You see, that it's been going on that with the distractions. That's been going on your whole life. For again, anybody that kind of gets us stuff, you being distracted has been going on your whole life. Like, you've constantly been distracted. That's the reason why you haven't woke up, is because you're purposefully being kept asleep to be used, and you're being used as a battery basically. Again, it's a matrix you're on, whether it is just being projected from your own mind or you're in an actual matrix. Like, that's a matrix that you're living with. But every time you're distracted, where attention goes, energy flows. So your energy is being taken every time that happens. Like, and for me now, the way things are with me, I have earphones on pretty much all the time, because that doesn't stop us. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't know who or what came up with this whole thing, but they're cuckoo. There's something really badly wrong with them, like, for to come up with what they've come up with. And then when you're distracting yourself, you're stopping yourself from doing this, that, and on. And I find myself getting frustrated so much with everything, like, which isn't the answer to any of it, but that's difficult. Then when it comes to again your third eye being open, you pretty much see you see through all the bullshit, like, but you see through family, you see through friends, you see through everything, like, and it's kind of unfortunate. It's a good thing too at the same time, like, but you see everything for what it really is. You don't see what you want to see, you see what it is. So opening for the sake of opening your third eye, it's not something that's for everybody. If you want to live on Neverland, don't open your third eye. If you want to stay asleep, just keep it closed, hey. Because I don't even know now, going back, if I would even think about opening it. If I knew then what I know now. Because you really are, you're walking onto a different world. If you do want to open it though, darkness is the way that you open it. Darkness is the way that you clear out your third eye. Then again, eating well and everything. Don't be eating so much food. It's the reason why they want you eating so much food, is because that's stealing all your energy. Takes a lot of energy to digest food. Water, good quality water, if you can get good quality water. Water holds memories. It's all this shit that you're getting in these shops and the bottles and everything. Who only knows where it's coming from? Everything's all bullshit, like, everything's basically a lie. So what you're getting and what you think you're getting is two different things. That goes for everything. You don't know where anything's coming from, like, I mean, everything's energy. So you need to really be watching what you're consuming, what you're listening to, the frequency and the vibration of the music and things that you're listening to. Then the TV and all that kind of stuff. That's everything. But again, I don't know if all this stuff is just stuff that's been kind of half programmed into your head through being in this matrix, or the matrix has been created in your own mind, or is really going on. Because they say do you know what I mean? Life is a dream. But unfortunately, there seems to be something else here making it a nightmare rather than a dream. Anyway, comes to the third eye, it's entirely up to yourself, but that's kind of my point of view, or wee bit of a thought on it. It's a lot more to the third eye. It's a lot more to everything. Have a good one. Peace on.